Hello and welcome to my very first favorites video. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of my favorite drugstore products and Amazon products that I'm currently loving. Very affordable. I love them. I especially want to talk about the e.l.f. products that I've encountered lately. OMG. Say hi to Noah. Hi Noah. So let's get started. By the way, I started my day with a blue spaghetti strap cotton dress. I went to a brunch. The weather was great, nice and warm. I left brunch and it was almost in the 50s. I'm like, what happens to South Florida weather? Is it bipolar or is it just me? I don't know. But here we go. Now I'm cozy in my sweatsuit from Amazon and let's get started. So first, I want to talk about this product, Body Restore Relief Shower Steamers. This I got from Amazon. And let's see, it says place one tablet on the shower floor away from heavy stream, prevent it from being submerged. For best results, use hot water. So I throw this on the floor of my shower. I run the shower and let it get really hot in there, and when you walk in, it's just that smell of like a spa, eucalyptus, eucalyptus and mint, and it just opens up your airways. It makes you feel like you're in a spa, nice, relaxing. So this is what they look like. Eucalyptus mint. You just peel this off. It looks like a little tablet and you just put it on the floor of your shower, run the hot water. Mesmerizing. Oh my God. You breathe it in and it's just so relaxing. So this I got from Amazon. Loving this. Eucalyptus mint, sodium sulfate, sodium citric acid, blah, blah, blah. Whatever is in it, I love it. You can scan for video instructions. So this is what the bag looks like. They have other aromas. I just love the smell of eucalyptus, so this is what I got. You will love this. So that's that. Next, I have my Himalayan Scrub with lychee oil complex and sweet almond oil. This is nice to have in the summer. I have really dry skin, and right now, especially on my shoulders because I got sunburned and I'm in that itchy phase. This is very soothing, very light. Sodium chloride, vegetable glycerin, grapeseed oil. Yeah, so all natural stuff, some fragrance oil, leaf juice, aloe vera leaf juice. This is very nice. Just shake it up, get all the ingredients going in there. Majestic Pure is the brand from Amazon. Can you see that? It doesn't have a smell to it, but I'm okay with that because afterwards I use soap after I use my body scrub. It doesn't have a smell. Oop, did you see that? It doesn't have a smell. It's just very lightweight. So Himalayan Scrub with lychee oil. Love. Why did I just put that on my hand and get oily stuff all over the place? That was not smart. Bear with me, guys. This is my first favorites. Okay, so next, guys, this is a game changer. How much do we love like a scrub mask for your face, right? You have a spa day on Friday nights and you just lay there with a mask on your face and get all the dead skin off, and you know what I'm talking about. Well, now they have them for your feet. Oh my God, my feet, the back of my heels get really, really dry. I mean, I think that just goes along with wearing flip-flops and sandals, and just living in Florida, I'm constantly in flip-flops and sandals. I cannot help it. My heels get really dry. So this is a foot mask enriched with coconut oil. It goes over your whole foot, and so what it says is it after a few days, the dead skin starts peeling. You could put it all over your, so it goes over your whole foot like a sock. See how that looks? Let me see if I can give you some, it has lactic acid, glycolic acid to buff away calluses and dry skin. Each camouflage print sheet sock is also enriched with nourishing vitamin E and ultra moisturizing coconut oil for super soft, smooth results. Yeah, this is a game changer because my feet are, it's not good. I'm trying to see where it says cleanse and dry feet. Remove the foot masks. Slide your foot into the slippers between the fabric layers. Peel off the tabs, blah, blah, blah. So dead skin will start to peel away gradually within 7 to 10 days after application. Resist applying moisturizing cream within this time. All areas of the skin where the liquid has touched will peel, including the soft skin on the upper part of the foot. Care to be taken when walking on slippery surfaces. To speed up the peeling process, rub the feet with a washcloth to assist removal. So there you have it. Now we have masks for our feet. We have it all. This is from Amazon too. And I'm gonna link everything so you guys have access to it. Can't wait to try all this stuff again tonight. Okay, so next we have the Sonia Kashuk. Am I saying that right? Sonia. This is from Target. This is the Body Sponge Blender. 3 surfaces allow flexible application of self-tanners, bronzers, and foundations. That's all fine and dandy. It's pretty big, but like I still use it as a beauty blender on my face. So I'll show you what I mean, because some of those beauty blenders that we buy, I mean, they're great and everything, but I feel like they don't get the application how I need to. So like, see how this is like a flat surface and then this is super pointy. So this is perfect for like these areas. I just feel like it's a more precise blend out or application, whatever you're using it for. And again, if you want to go down the neck and everything, this is, they call it a body blender. This is really good. It's only like $5 at Target, but I love this. And so this has made its way into my makeup routine. I used it today. Had more coverage like in these corners. I just feel like it gets in there nicely. So again, this is from Target. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, see? I should do my research before I do this stuff and just know how to pronounce everything, but here you have it. Then I have 1,000 wishes from Victoria's Secret. Nice summer scent. I love this. It's nice and light. It doesn't have like a, I don't like the fruity vanilla-ish scents, but these little bottles come in, this was actually a free gift with Bath & Body Works. And I love it. This is my go-to fragrance for every day. It's not like up your nose, too loud. I wear this every day and I wear it to bed. This is my favorite fragrance right now. It's called 1,000 Wishes Fine Fragrance Mist from Bath & Body Works. Love it. They have the lotion too. The lotion is really buttery, like a shea butter type of consistency. And it smells amazing as well. So 1,000 wishes. Next I actually haven't used the whole product yet. I only had a sample from, you guys know I love Olehenriksen, but this is a Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. Say that 10 times fast. So it says it deeply hydrates, improves skin's strength, firmness, and elasticity with vegan peptides and collagen. Hey, collagen. Where you at, collagen? So I got a sample of this in the mail with my other Olehenriksen products, and I loved it. I actually loved it more than the moisturizer I was using at the time. So this is a nice light moisturizer. Doesn't really have a scent to it, but I mean, you just can't go wrong with any of the Olehenriksen products. So lightweight, doesn't feel greasy at all. I hate when you get a moisturizer and it feels like caked on your face, feel like it's clogging your pores. And yeah, so facial moisturizer, I'm gonna give this a go, but based on how I felt with the sample, I think this is gonna be my next everyday moisturizer for day and night. A little pricey, but Olehenriksen is one of the few vendors that offers Afterpay. You can get this on Amazon, so I'll link that below as well. But like I said, you cannot go wrong with Olehenriksen. Anything that you try from them, you're just gonna love. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that because I trust it. I believe it, and now I'm letting you know. You can trust Olehenriksen. Boom. Okay, so now we have you guys tried any Versed products? They sell them at Ulta or Target. This I got from Target, but this is called Versed Mood Lighting Glow Drops with peptides and blackberry extract. How to use, it says smooth 2 drops into dry skin or mix 1 to 2 drops into your moisturizer or face makeup. You can use it on your entire face or anywhere you want a glow. Use it after all your other skincare applied. So I prep my skin, you know, with my toner, my moisturizer. What I do is I take my Milani moisturizer and I put a few just small drops of this in there and I mix it really well, and then I apply either with a beauty blender. I apply my foundation with the beauty blender or the buff brush from e.l.f. Hold on a second. Okay. So what it does, it gives you a nice glow, but also that dewy look that everybody's into right now. I feel like the dewy look is easier to work with. Sometimes when I apply makeup and it looks matte, I feel like it accentuates the pores more. Does that make sense? I just prefer more of a dewy look. So I take this, I mix it with my foundation. You can mix it with any foundation, or like it says on the bottle, just apply it on your face lightly and then go in with your foundation. But I can't complain about this. I really am enjoying this right now with the summer months coming up. I'm still working on my evening out my tan, so this gives me a nice bronzy glow. This is from Target. Love. Next, I have my Tula Rose Glow and Get It Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. This I got from Ulta. So I've seen a lot of different ways to use this. There's a lady I saw use it just to go to bed, and she puts it on before she goes to bed. She, you know, kind of dabs it into the under eye area. This brightens up your under eye area. I don't use makeup every single day, so what I like to do with this is I use it after I prep my skin, put my moisturizer on, and then I put this on, you know, kind of like you would concealer and do like that V. Put it on and kind of dab it in, and it just gives you like it almost smells like a minty, almost like that bath bomb, like a minty eucalyptus. It just brightens that area and it gives you almost like a highlighted look. I would put it on right now, but I don't want to look crazy after I, what the hell, I'll just put it on. So can you guys see that? Like, just kind of dab it in. It just gives you like a nice little pick-me-up under your eyes. And it's almost like a cooling feeling. So I like to wear this underneath my makeup or with no makeup at all. Like I said, I put my moisturizer on, put this on, dab it in, and I'm good to go. It just gives me like that little, I tried today look. This is from Tula Cosmetics or Tula Skincare, and this is from Ulta, but you could also find this on Amazon. It's a great product. Yeah, I really like it. It's called an eye balm, which I've never tried before. Loving this right now. I hope you guys can see that because I can't really tell with the light in my face. Let's talk e.l.f. products. They are stepping up their game big time for drugstore brands. At first, I think like everybody else was a little skeptical about trying it because the prices are really cheap. So I'm thinking you get what you pay for. If I'm paying $3 for a primer, I'm gonna get a $3 primer, right? Wrong, because some of this stuff I'm like, okay, let me get it while it's still cheap and affordable, because once everybody gets a hold of this and knows how good it works, or any of these products, I feel like the prices are gonna go up like everything else right now, right? Let's start with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Balm. This comes with a little scooper. You don't need a lot of it. I couldn't find a scooper to show you guys. It kind of looks like, I don't know, like a waxy Vaseline-ish type, but it's not. It feels a little oily when you put it on your skin, but when you wash it off, it doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't take a lot to wash it off. This is what you use when you want to melt off your makeup. Put it all over your face, take a nice warm washcloth and gently dab it away. But I mean, this has hyaluronic acid and peptides. I love this stuff. It's good for dry, oily, I feel like I'm gonna cough, and combination skin. It says scoop out a dime-sized amount of product with included spatula, which I don't know where it went, and massage onto dry skin. For makeup removal, apply all over carefully, ensuring eyes are closed, and watch your makeup melt away. True story. Rinse with water or remove with a warm, damp cleansing cloth. I like to do the cleansing cloth because I feel like it takes away the makeup a little bit more accurately than to just splash water on my face. But this you can find at Target or go to elf.com, also on Amazon. I have sensitive skin, I've mentioned that before, and this doesn't make me break out or anything. I'm really enjoying this right now. Actually, I'm gonna use it to take all this makeup off later today. Yeah, love this. I love all of this stuff. Next, I have my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I got all of this makeup on this, so let me just clean it up and make it look presentable. So, e.l.f. Poreless Primer, I don't use this all over my face. I kind of use it where I feel like I have problem areas with my pores. I use it with a buffer brush. It's not too cakey, which I love because I just don't like that cakey look on my face. It just, when I feel like I have too many layers on my face, it's not comfortable. So I apply this with a buffer brush, lightly dab it, and then I put it like over here, on my nose, you know, anywhere where I feel like I need some help with some hair. Jeez, I can't talk today. Some help with my pores. And then I apply my makeup over it. So this is from Target. What else can I say about this other than I love this? This or this. Hot mess right now. So this is the Power Grip Primer. Got this about a month ago. I haven't been going out much or applying makeup, so I really only used this like 2 or 3 times. But for those 2 or 3 times, one of them being today, I love the way it keeps my makeup in place. Like it really is a power grip primer. So either or, I like using this one more so during nighttime application and this one for daytime, just a preference of mine. But let me show you guys why I love this so much right now. So this, you only need a small amount. You take it and just dab it into your skin. But this I'm using along with the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation right now. This is a newer product. I wasn't sure I was gonna like this because it's a powder foundation, and I haven't used powder foundation in I don't know how long, but I tested this out on my face before I went out today, and if I was just scared to use it on my whole face because I was going out, but for what I saw, I really was impressed. So let me show you what it looks like. And this is light 280N, buildable to full coverage, semi-matte finish powder foundation. So this is what it looks like, and you'll be able to see where I dabbed into it today. So it's a powder finish, powder foundation, very lightweight, but this and this together, it's a no-brainer. This is the no grip foundation, power grip foundation, which is gonna hold this in place all day. And this is just gonna look effortless and natural because it's a powder. I'm gonna try it out a little bit more, but this is something that is underrated right now. Watch, listen to what I'm telling you. So, like I said, this is the color, 280N, lots of different shades to choose from. But I'm gonna give it a go because I am not, like I said, I don't like too many layers of things on my face. And so to wear a lightweight powder with just a primer and a little moisturizer, I think I'm good with that. And e.l.f. right now is just everything. e.l.f. is everywhere right now. So next, speaking of e.l.f., their cream contour palette. I don't know that they come in, I didn't see too many other shades, but you know, everybody has a contour palette with like 4 or 6 different shades, but you always stick to that one shade that you love. And so as you can see, it's this one for me. This I believe you can use as like a concealer, but it's a little bit too yellow for my liking. And then these other shades, this I'm using now because I have no color to my face, no sun, no anything. So this is bringing me a nice contour, bronzy look without it looking cakey. So I use I forgot to bring it for you guys, but it's a e.l.f. foundation brush. It's kind of like a flat brush, and I just dab it and, you know, gently apply it to my face, contour the nose area and also the jawline. Inexpensive. I think this was maybe $6. That's what I love. Like, they're stepping it up, but the prices are staying the same. So I'm like, you can't go wrong. Like, e.l.f. is, I see you, e.l.f. So pick yourself up a quad of this cream contour palette. You're gonna love it, trust me. So what else do we have for e.l.f.? Oh, I also picked up the Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. What shade is this? This is Fair Warm. It looks really light, but I actually used it today and I'm not mad at it. What do you guys think? This was, I don't know, maybe like $6? Hydrating Camo Concealer with a satin finish. I can't use concealers that are too matte because, ladies, you don't want to accentuate your fine lines. I want to cover them as much as I can, and the satin finish is just, I just love it. It's almost like I don't know, how do I explain this finish? It's not dewy, but it's just silky, like a silky concealer. I don't know, I'm loving this right now too. I was using a lot of high-end concealers, and I felt like through the day, one, they would crease really badly, or it would oxidize, and so what I thought looked one way when I left the house looked a completely different way when I was done with my day. It was just like a weird, and it would kind of like blotch up a little bit. So I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with concealer, but right now I'm loving this one. So this is from Target. Tons of different shades, and they had a different finish. I think they actually did make it in a matte finish, but I chose the satin one, and so far so good. Let's see, I think the last thing I have is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo double-sided brush. So let me show you how I'm using this bad boy. I think that was only like $8 or $9. You guys know how expensive makeup brushes can get. So this end, let's see, yeah, e.l.f. Complexion Duo. So I use this end for my powder foundation. It goes on nice and even, a little bit more dense, so it kind of covers everything better. And then this end I use for the concealer, so I just kind of like, you know, span it out, dab it in, however you want to apply it. But I'm not mad at this either. I've spent a lot of money on brushes that, I mean, I wonder why they even charge that much. This, and along with some of the other brushes that I have from e.l.f., they do really well. I mean, they wash, like when I clean my brushes, they wash well. They don't fall apart really at all. Application is good, and so yeah, this is my new addition to my many brushes. Super inexpensive. This is from Target as well. I think you could probably even use this as like a contour brush if you wanted to. Pretty much multiple use brush. This end you can contour your nose, you know, if you want to apply on your nose. It's a little thinner of a brush, so it covers more of those smaller areas. Even, you know, like I said, underneath the eye with concealer, whatever you want to use it for. So this is for e.l.f. from e.l.f. Target, and I think that's all I have for you guys today. You're not gonna find videos of me saying like, here's this product that I found, and then you look it up and it's like $300 for a friggin' foundation. I'm always gonna share stuff that's affordable, stuff that I feel works well, things that are accessible, things you can find at Target or on Amazon. I mean, I'm realistic. I am never gonna go to a department store and drop hundreds of dollars on makeup. It's just not me. Not to say that if you do that, it's a bad thing. I just personally like to find things that are affordable and quality. Like, it's the stuff, I feel like it's working for me. So if you want to give it a shot, I will link everything in this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and I hope to be sharing more favorites videos soon. Take care.